Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, hi, my name is Victoria. I mostly chat about fashion, I vlog a little bit about my life, and every once in a while when I get the chance, I travel as well. As you guys know, within the past year, there has not been much travel, so I haven't had the chance to be able to do that on my channel that much. But if you are interested in watching any of my travel content, you can always find them in my previous travel vlogs. Today's video though is not going to be a travel one, it's going to be a fashion one, so let's just dive right into it. If you had the chance to watch my previous video, it was all about my current must-have loungewear pieces, and I wanted to kind of carry on from that and to share with you how I dress up my loungewear every day to make it look a little bit more expensive, because I know loungewear sometimes can come off looking a little too casual or a little bit lazy, so there definitely are ways to elevate your whole loungewear look without having to sacrifice the comfort of loungewear that we all know and love. If you're anything like me, then you probably spent the majority of your past year in loungewear and comfy pieces, and I don't blame you. Like, we spend so much time at home, why not be comfortable when we're here? Nobody's gonna see you, you don't need to put on that super bodycon tight-fitting dress to impress anybody, though I mean, if you want to do it for yourself, by all means go do it. But I am definitely the girl that when I'm at home, all I do is wear comfy sweat sets and stretchy clothes so that I can feel comfortable all day long. So because of that, I have found that I don't really like to dress up that much anymore, and the extent of dressing up for me is putting on a pair of jeans, primarily because my jeans don't have a lot of stretch in them since I like to wear a lot of raw denim. So I more or less try to wear loungewear as frequently as possible, and I've found ways to really dress them up so that if I do need to go out and run errands such as do groceries, walk the dog, go do some curbside pickups or deliveries to trade food with my friends, this is how I can nail the look without looking like a complete slob outside. So first up, we are going to be picking our loungewear for today. If you got the chance to watch my SWEATSET kind of must-have collection and current favorites, then you'll know that I really love neutral ones, and I highly recommend anybody who's taking their first dive into the SWEATSET world to stick to neutrals because it will match with anything and everything. But if you are a colorful and vibrant person, then yes, by all means, go get some bright, colorful, fun pieces. But if you are somebody who is unsure of how to wear sweat sets, then I'd probably recommend going to the neutral route first. Today I'm going to be styling up my sweat set that I recently purchased from Set Active because it is a neutral color, it's beige, and I think this goes well with anything. I have found that I can literally match this with everything in my closet. There hasn't been any problems thus far. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be featuring in today's video. This is the Crewneck sweater in Oatmilk, and I also have the matching joggers, and you will see in the cutaway all the outfits styled as I mentioned them. For the purpose of the video, I'm just gonna stay in this blue crew neck for now, so I'm not constantly switching in and out. But if you guys want to see the full outfits, I will be including them in cutaways, I think to this side here, so you can see how they're all styled as I mentioned them. I hate this lighting, guys. The sun keeps coming in and out because there's clouds all day long and it just keeps rolling in front of the sun, so I apologize as it goes bright to dark. I can't do anything about this. I think at some point I might have to start buying studio lights so I can have a constant set of lights that don't change throughout my videos. It's really annoying. Let me know if this bugs you down below in the comments, and I'll take this into consideration. So first up, when it comes to styling your sweat sets, I think it's important to understand that sweat sets are a nice base foundation. A lot of the times they're going to be very simple colors, maybe just a splashy logo across the front or something that says like where you're from, Toronto, Las Vegas, Miami, that sort of thing. But they're very basic styles. So I find it's really important to remind myself that anything that I wear on top of that is accessorizing that sweatset look. So the first thing I always go towards when it comes to dressing up my look and making it a little bit more expensive is my jewelry. I almost always have my engagement ring on, but every once in a while I will throw on some extra chunky gold jewelry as well. I really like to accessorize with rings since, as you can see, I am a very physical person when it comes to talking and I use my hands a lot. Another thing I like to do is to also dress up my look with gold earrings as well. I think it's a really nice and neat way to accessorize without having to wear too much. I frequently wear gold chains too, so I already have that, so I don't really go overboard with my necklaces, rings, and earrings. It really depends on my look. If my hair is down, I probably won't go for earrings because you're not going to see it anyways, and I'll just stick to my necklace and my rings. If my hair is up though, then I probably will put on a pair of earrings just to accentuate my ears because you can see that a little bit more, and then I would probably take off this chunky thick necklace because I feel like it kind of interferes and it's too much going on in this like one area between the necklace and my earrings at the same time. And then I would probably also opt out of my rings as well, because these ones are really, really thick, chunky earrings to begin with. And I'm not trying to look like I belong in some 90s rap video with all this bling on me. So yeah, usually I pick one statement piece and that's it, whether it's the earrings or the necklace and ring. So that's a really easy way to elevate your loungewear and to make it look a little bit more expensive with chunky gold jewelry. Along the same line of thought, when it comes to pulling up my hair, I do like to opt for statement hair accessories, because why not? Let's have a little bit of fun with our hair. So a lot of times I use scrunchies to tie up my hair just to give a little bit more of intrigue in the back here if I was just to tie it up. If I just want to do a ponytail, I'll just tie it at the base here, nice and relaxed. Sometimes I also do a nice little chic bun as well, which is a really great way to show off your statement earrings if you are wearing big chunky ones. So I just make a slight little bun at the bottom here, pull all of my hair back, make it really simple, and just toss a scrunchie over top, so it's a nice clean look just like that with your earrings on. When I'm not tying my hair up, I actually like to use claw clips. So I have these two. These ones are my current favorites. This one is from Ardennes and this one is from Amazon. I believe this one came in a pack of four different colors for about like $10 or so. And then this one was, I can't even remember, I think it was like $3 each. And if you ordered X amount off of Ardennes, it was free shipping. So I ordered a couple of these. But I love claw clips because it really helps to keep my hair in place. They're nice and big, so it doesn't leave a dent in my hair either. And the springs are really nice and tight so that my hair doesn't slide out. I've tried a couple of other smaller clips before and it just doesn't really keep my hair up. It may not look like I have a lot of hair, but trust me, I do. And it's also really thick and straight and stubborn. So I need something that's gonna have wide enough teeth, that's big enough, and it's also strong enough to keep my hair up without it falling down. I like to quickly just pull my hair behind my head and just kind of like wrap it around with my finger just like this, twist it up, grab my claw clip, and then just kind of like dig it in place. As you can see, it takes a little time to maneuver because I have so much freaking hair, but it keeps it in place and it's like right off my face. So calling all 90s babies, if you remember doing this to your hair, this trend is back. Get yourself a claw clip. Not only is it cute, but it helps keep your hair out of your face without pulling your hair too much backwards like it sometimes does with a hair elastic. It's also really cute, and it's like a nice accessory to kind of elevate your whole loungewear look. Like I said, anything you add to your loungewear pieces kind of are accessories, so I like to play it up when it comes to my bags. I actually like to opt for a slightly more, I guess, hardware focused bag, and the recent one that I've been wearing quite a bit is my Chanel Diana. If you guys want a full review on this, I'll include a card at the top here for you to check out my entire purchasing experience and my thoughts on this bag. But I gravitate towards this bag whenever I'm wearing loungewear pieces because of the chain. There is so much gold, not only on the chain, but on the little kind of like interlocking CCs here at the front, that it helps to really accessorize this bag. It looks like I'm wearing jewelry without having to wear jewelry, but it's also subtle at the same time. It's not like I'm layering crazy pieces on. So I like to wear, like, I guess my flashier-ish bags with my loungewear pieces because it adds that little extra set of dimension. Another bag that I probably would wear quite a bit is my little Prada Constellation Cahier bag because there is so much gold on it. It's more of an evening bag since it's a little bit flashier, but I'm not really going anywhere in the evening right now, so I would just take that bag out for a reason to be able to use it on an everyday basis. And I like to pair it up together with my simple loungewear pieces because I think the juxtaposition of like very basic and simple with like flashy and fancy has like a nice combination together when you wear the two of them. Okay, let's chat shoes. There are a myriad of shoes that you could wear when it comes to your loungewear to make it look expensive. I know a really popular one right now are sneakers, especially those New Balances, but I don't think that makes you look expensive. It just looks very athleisure. So for me, I actually like to wear combat boots. It gives you that very expensive street style vibe. A current favorite of mine are the Bottega lug boots. You guys know I've been wearing these ones so much. The only issue with these is because the shaft is so tight up here, you have to be very specific with what type of sweatpants you are wearing with these. They have to have a tight enough cuff for you to be able to tuck it in here without it looking overly baggy and like you just ran out of the house, tugged your boots on, and didn't know how to appropriately tuck in your pants when it goes with your boots as well. You guys know what I mean? Like when you're wearing boots that are just too tight for jeans and it just looks really uncomfortable and messy. Yeah, that's not the vibe we want to go for. So I like to actually wear these boots with my joggers that do either have a tapered leg towards the bottom or they have a cuff that is tight enough around my ankles and my shins that I can tuck into here easily without making this look overly bulgy and everything looking super bulky at the top. But I've been loving these chunky lug boots, Chelsea style boots recently, and I think it just really elevates the look and gives you that really chic streetwear vibe. If you're not into black, you can also wear white boots. I've been wearing these Lindt Revolve ones and they're really, really cute. It's a combat style and you can lace it up, but the inside also has a zip, making it really easy to access and to take on and off. I also have a pair of white Doc Martens, which I think are super chic as well. It's more of like a lower profile with the chunkier heel. The shaft doesn't go as high and the heel is a little bit thicker. They're also a little bit heavier, but they're so heavy duty, and I believe mine are patent leather, so they're great for the winter time. I wouldn't necessarily wear shoes like this if you're going to be walking through a lot of snow, primarily just because the laces here will allow snow to kind of weave its way inside and get your socks all wet. But on drier winter days, you can definitely get away with wearing something like this and look really, really street chic with your matching sweat set look. I also really think that if you are doing an entire monochrome look when it comes to your sweat sets, that just instantly elevates and makes the entire outfit look really, really expensive as well. So I will take a different sweat set that I have, the Pure Balance one, and I'll show you what an all black look looks like. I really do wish I had like a really nice white overcoat to wear with my Set Active sweat set, because I think that would just look so crisp and chic for the winter time. I love winter whites. I think it's an absolute beautiful way to dress for the winter time, and it just looks so well put together. I absolutely love all white looks when it comes to the winter, just because I think it looks so crisp and fresh. It's just like a really nice way to take the twist of winter snow and to put it into your outfit and just look really refreshed and not to feel like winter and drab, because that's kind of the vibes I get sometimes when it comes to winter dressing. But I don't know, all monochrome white looks for the winter time for me is just like chef's kiss. So the last way you're going to elevate or make your loungewear look a little bit more expensive is with your outerwear. So obviously, because it's winter, we're not just going to be wearing our loungewear outside by itself. You do have to layer it with some other pieces. So I've kind of rounded up some of my favorite ones to share with you, just to kind of give you ideas as to different ways you can wear your loungewear to make it look a little bit more elevated during the day. On a slightly warmer day, I would probably gravitate towards an oversized moto jacket. I really like this leather one from LPA. It's also slightly cropped and has very baggy detailing on it. This one is really giving me 1970s greaser vibes, and I am here for it. It's a little bit cropped, so you're gonna see the sweater hang out underneath below, but it really adds a dimension to the look because it's creating layers from that cropped jacket to the longer sweater. Obviously, if you prefer a more fitted look, you can definitely go for that. I think for a jacket like this, unless it's extremely oversized and can fit comfortably, you may run into the issue of it getting a little bit too tight in the sleeve area if you're wearing a very baggy sweater that has a lot of material that you need to fit in. So just be careful when you're wearing leather jackets that you find one that's appropriately sized to your sweat set that you're currently wearing. I would probably actually wear this more with the Pure Balance outfit than I would with the Set Active one, because this one is a little bit, it's not oversized enough for how oversized that Set Active loungewear set is. Next one that I love to personally wear, and I wear this jacket with almost every single outfit that I have, and it is an oversized trench coat. So I'm not gonna be able to link this specific one because I thrifted this one from Value Village. This is actually a men's one. I don't know what brand this is. It says Acuman Part by Utex, and it is a size 36. I think 36 is the smallest men's size, but I like how oversized this looks, and because the material is so nice and flowy and it drapes over my shoulders well, it doesn't look like I'm wearing one of those Inspector Gadget trench coats that have like padded sleeves and shoulders on them. This one doesn't have any sort of padding whatsoever at all, so it's really easy for me to drape over top of any outfit that I have. And because it is so oversized, it's gonna be compatible with your super baggy, ultra loose loungewear, even like the baggiest one if you're wearing like a triple men's XL. It will accommodate anything. There's so much space into this. I primarily love this trench coat because it also comes with a belt that you can adjust to kind of cinch in your waist if you want to recreate a waist when you're wearing this. I know when it comes to sweat sets, everything is very loose and baggy, and you don't end up having like much of a silhouette sometimes. So if you want to recreate the waist, you definitely can with the belt in this trench coat. I just choose not to because I like that really flowy, casual vibe look when it comes to my loungewear pieces. Last one that I want to share that will elevate your whole loungewear look is going to be a shacket. So this is my favorite one that I acquired recently from H&M. I don't think this specific colorway is available in store or online anymore, but I'll link some recent ones that look kind of similar or have a similar silhouette. This one is a blue one, and it has this kind of like checkered plaid print stripe going down everywhere. I really like this primarily because of its length. I think when it comes to loungewear, because everything is so overly baggy, it can sometimes swallow your figure. So it's nice to have a jacket or a sweater or an overcoat that's long enough that it really helps to really elongate and elevate your height again. So because this one is such a long one, it makes you look tall from far away, and it has like a little duckbill at the bottom and the back, which also reinforces like that tapered finish to make your silhouette look longer on its own. I think this one is great, primarily again because it is a little bit baggier. The great thing about Shackets is that you can layer them over anything. They're a very loose fit, and oftentimes the armpit has a fairly low drop profile, so it'll accommodate for any sort of chunky sleeve that you do want to fit into there. I also really like Shackets because a lot of them are quite thick and lined really well, so that when you're wearing them with your loungewear sets, you're not going to get cold. Especially for me, since we're constantly traveling in the car from one place to the next and we're not spending too much time outdoors, I don't necessarily really have to worry about feeling chilly whenever I'm wearing a shacket layered over top of my loungewear. Granted, if I was to walk Kobe, I probably wouldn't wear this. I'd probably throw my puffer jacket over top, and I really did want to include a puffer jacket in this video roundup of how to make your loungewear look a little bit more expensive, but I feel like puffer jackets don't really have that expensive vibe to them. They definitely have more of the comfortable casual vibe, which is why I left it out, if any of you were curious as to why it's not in this video. But I do really like that look as well. It's just not an expensive look, and that's what this video is focusing on. I think when it comes to Shackets, because it is a little bit of a trendier piece, it instantly looks a little bit chicer. Not to say that it's not casual as well. Depending on what type of shacket you have, it can run the gamut of very, very casual to very expensive looking. I've seen some beautiful shearling ones that look extremely casual just because of the way the nature of the material. Shearling just tends to look a little bit more casual, and then I've seen some really nice leather shackets that just look super, super chic. So depending on what style shacket you wear, it can really change your look. For me, I just like this style because it gives me a very like street style expensive look. So that is everything for this video. I hope you guys found this helpful in styling and elevating and maybe making your loungewear look a little bit more expensive. I hope I was able to share some helpful tips for you. Let me know which one is your favorite and if you'll be trying any of them out. Otherwise, if you also have some tips for me, I would love if you shared it down below in the comments as well. Let me know how you elevate your own loungewear looks and how you like to make it look a little bit more expensive, because the last thing you want to look like is a lazy slob when you're going out to do groceries. However, if that is how you prefer to look, also your prerogative. Couldn't care less. You do you. You look beautiful just the way you are. This is just a helpful resource for anybody who wants to find different ways to kind of make their loungewear look a little bit more expensive. But thanks so much for watching. If you guys want to see more of me, definitely make sure to follow me on Instagram right here. I post daily along with some tutorial reels on how to pose for photos and other tips as well. If you also want to see some more comedy from me, make sure to check out my TikTok. It's over here. Otherwise, make sure you guys are subscribed to this channel so that you get notified every single time I upload a brand new video. I post a new video every Thursday and Sunday at 7 p.m. and I'm going to be trying to stay on every day that a video goes live within the first hour to respond back to comments as quickly as possible. So if you want to chat with me, we're gonna have a little chat party in the comments down below every time a video goes live. Otherwise, I hope you guys have an amazing day. I will see you in the next video. Bye.